Today we're here at the finalisation of the 2022 I1-GP. This year with the practical side, it's a bit new from last year. Obviously when they're in Japan they can run that and manage it properly, but this year they allowed us to have a practical competition, put some faults in the truck, keep it secret and make sure the contestants are challenged. Well, from Isuzu's point of view, the freedom that the dealerships have allowed these two technicians to come down and be trained has been fantastic. Even going back to the National Technical Skills Competition earlier this year, the involvement from the dealers has been fantastic. The technicians' dedication and also the dedication of the IAL staff that have been involved, Dan and Jeff, they've done a fantastic job of getting these guys up to speed for this year's competition. They've been in the room by themselves, but I still think the pressure on the guys has been there, and it sounds like they're fairly confident that they've done okay, so we've all got our fingers crossed.
Hickey, I'm from R Trucks in Tamworth.
Holt from Poison Trucks in Bendigo.
Once we got underway, we started with technical knowledge, so basically an exam, which was really tough, I thought. After that, we had 2 virtual failure diagnostics, which I was lucky enough to fix both of them.
Yeah, the sort of questions they throw at you are definitely not everyday scenario sort of stuff. It's really complex. It's almost like engineering type questions, like degrees of engine rotation while valves are closed and resistance of sensors at certain temperatures and stuff like that.
And then we just did the team comp, me and Lewis, running around doing inspection and trying to find everything wrong with this little truck here. Like, we only had 15 minutes to do it. Basically we had to do an inspection on the truck, note down just in our minds whatever faults we found, and we found quite a few. And then also, before we run out of time, we had to record the results on the computer, and then it asked us if we wanted to go further to try and work out what was wrong. But by the time we'd worked out all the things that we thought were wrong with it, it was time to pack up, because we just wanted to have it finished and get the entry in so we don't miss the buzzer. Besides coming down to Melbourne and getting to see all these new experiences and that, like, for me the biggest takeaway is meeting Louis. Like, you know, like I've said before, like, I'm old enough to be his dad, but man, he's like one of my best mates now. It doesn't really matter where you're from or where you grew up or what workshop you're working in. Like, a prime example of both of us, we're from small regional dealers. We're not from these big city dealers where all the money's at. So if you're really interested in what you do and you work hard and it's something that you might want to have a crack at, I can't recommend it enough.